Before we start, please hear a message from International News Today Network. Starting today, for every subscriber, International News Today Network will plant one tree to save our planet. Please help contribute in saving our planet by subscribing to our channel. One subscriber equals one tree. Thanks.
Уровень меньше 4. Правее основного направления 1,94. 3 снаряда приготовить.
The US has supplied 90 M-777 howitzers to Ukraine as part of an $800 million military aid package, and reportedly all except one have reached Ukraine, with several of them now deployed on the front lines. The news comes just days after another Ukrainian M-777 howitzer near the Pozhernoi settlement was seen being struck by projectiles fired from a Russian UAV backed up by artillery. The Russian Defense Ministry has released a video showing the crews of Giatsint-S 152mm self-propelled artillery guns purportedly engaged in counter-battery firing against a Ukrainian unit of US-made M777 155mm howitzers. In the process of fulfilling its counter-battery warfare tasks, a battery of Giatsint-S systems eliminated a unit of US-made M777 155mm towed howitzers, the ministry said in a statement. The Russian teams of Giatsint-S self-propelled artillery guns are destroying the Ukrainian military's strongholds, fortifications, manpower, and military hardware, the state news agency, TASS citing the ministry data, reported. After each artillery strike and detecting enemy unmanned aerial vehicles, Giatsint-S teams swiftly change their fire positions, added TASS. As the war effort is now concentrated primarily in eastern Ukraine and the Donbas region, it has morphed into an artillery duel between Russia and Ukraine. Both sides are more focused on counter-battery fire. Therefore, the M777 howitzers supplied by the US have been a major boost to Ukraine's firepower and counter-Russian offensive due to their long range and accuracy. Most of the Ukrainian artillery is at least 3 decades old with relatively small ranges. American M777 vs Russian 2S5 Giatsint-S. Designed and manufactured by B Systems, the 155mm M777 is the world's first ultralight or lightweight howitzer weighing less than 10,000 pounds, 4,218 kilograms, because of new titanium and aluminum alloys. Its lighter weight and smaller dimensions allow the M777 to be easily transported by USMC MV-22 Osprey, CH-47 helicopter or truck, which means it can be deployed and redeployed more frequently. Maximizing its survivability is vital in a counter-battery warfare. The 2S5 Giatsint-S 152mm self-propelled gun was developed during the Soviet era by the Special Design Bureau of the Sverdlovsk, now Ekaterinburg, machinery construction factory late in 1968. The gun weighs 2,800 kilograms, making it approximately 7 times heavier than the US-made M-777. The M-777 howitzer is equipped with a 39 caliber barrel. It has a maximum firing range of 24.7 km with unassisted rounds and 30 km with rocket-assisted rounds. It can fire at a rate of 2 rounds per minute for a prolonged period of time and up to 5 shots per minute in extreme situations. In comparison, the 2S5 Giatsint-S provides a slightly longer range of 28.4 km for the standard HE-frag shell and up to 33 km with a rocket-assisted shell with a maximum rate of fire of 5 to 6 rounds per minute. In addition to HE, high explosive, rounds, the gun can also fire heat, cluster, smoke, and nuclear projectiles. The weapon is aimed at using the D726-45 mechanic sight with PG-1M panorama and OPT-91A optical sight. The M777A2 variant uses the Modular Artillery Charge Systems, MAX, to fire the Raytheon/Bofors XM982 Excalibur GPS/inertial navigation guided extended range 155mm projectiles. Excalibur has a larger range of approximately 40 km. The gun crew size requirement is a minimum of 5, and the maximum towed road speed is 88 km per hour, while the towed cross-country speed is 50 km per hour. The 2S5 can run at a maximum road speed of 63 km per hour and off-road speed of 25 km/h with a maximum cruising range of 500 km. The M777s are operated by Australia, Canada, India, Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, and the United States, while the 2S5 is in service with the armed forces of Belarus, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Georgia, Russia, Ukraine, and Uzbekistan. In addition to the 90 M777s from the US, Ukraine has received 10 additional units from Australia and Canada and a whopping 144,000 155mm rounds, as well as 72 trucks to transport the guns, enough to supply 5 battalions. In early May, Ukrainian forces were reportedly wreaking havoc on Russian positions, blasting targets with their brand new M777 howitzers. However, the recent footages and claims from the Russian ministry indicate losses are being suffered on both the sides. That is not to say that losses are not being sustained on both sides. They are, both in terms of forces but also in terms of equipment and weapon systems, said a senior U.S. official during a Pentagon press briefing. It's a real gunfight in the Donbass, literally, with artillery being exchanged every single day and the Russians continuing to fly airstrikes, the senior U.S. defense official added.